It's time to destroy all humans. No, I'm not talking about in real life, I'm talking about in game. Because that's what the game is called. Destroy all humans. Hello gamer enjoyers, I'm your host Nikhil Maharaj, also known as Dr.24, and I'm signing in for the start of Let's Play Destroy All Humans in PS4 console. But this game behaves like PS2, because if you see that PS2 logo, then this game behaves like a PS2 game. It has a different controller, PS4 and PS2, but it has the same button and the analog sticks. So in any other cases, this one happens to be PlayStation Now, this Destroy All Humans game. And this playthrough happens to be the cheat code playthrough. I'm going to be playing cheat codes throughout this game, except when you start this mission, you have to keep typing in the cheat code. You can't just, you can't think that you type in the cheat code and as you go to each mission, the cheat code is still going to be there. No. You have to keep turning on the cheat codes every time you enter this mission, or every time you go free roaming. So, with that being said, let's start this new game. And, yeah. Cryptosporidium 10 and memory card. Yeah, see? That says PS2. So, actually, I'm just gonna start the second game playthrough. And, yeah. Let's save.
Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the hell?
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word, constipated.
Let's just say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
You lost me.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him. He's gotta rescue me. I gotta... Brains, man. When do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
So here we are in the mothership, and the destination is Mother Earth. So as we go to Pox lab,
Something for your gun?
it's
Or a brick?
not available because we haven't completed the mission. So we can start this, but before we do, we gotta set the options on audio. Fine. Subtitle on. The controls. And everything is fine. So now let's get to the hangar just to start the mission, and we can go to Turnip Seed Farm. Destination Earth. That is the episode.
Orthopox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and you're down there. Loathsome little planet. Now, Crypto, to ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium!
I think...
You may look and aim by physically manipulating the right analog stick. You can move about the area using the left analog stick.
So, yeah. Actually, crypto means udders on the cows when he says that word. So anyway, we can put on the cheat code. So it only happens when you pause the game. So the cheat code would be plenty of ammo. So the cheat code would be left circle R2 right R1 square, and that comes. Plenty of ammo means unlimited ammo. Then we have Deep Thinker. R1 R2 circle right R2 circle. Then we've unlocked Deep Thinker, meaning we have unlimited psychokinesis. That is the telekinesis. And just to be clear, you have to hold down L2 before doing these codes, because if you do these codes, that will not work. So always hold down L2 if you're going to do other ones. There's other codes, that is Nobody Loves You, A Whale Like Fox, and Bulletproof Crypto, that is going to make you invincible. Nobody loves you, meaning the alert level will be 0. Aware like fox, meaning that the alert level is going to be high. There are other codes that is the upgrade and the lots of DNAs, but I think that only happens in PS2 console, and I don't think it's going to happen in PS4 console. I'm not too sure. It's just, it never worked before, even though I was holding down L2, so yeah, we have this one. So when you jump and then hold down, well, like if you click X button to jump and then hold down X button, then you get to jump onto this pad. When you're falling down, you have to tap
You'll be
X.
receiving psychokinetic telemetry from the mothership. The data will appear on that area map or as virtual indicators floating above noteworthy creatures and objects in your vicinity.
So when you fall down and you click X, you get a 1 second of air staying and then you go down. So keep tapping X just like so you can glide. When that jetpack gets like, how do I say it? When the jetpack goes back down, then you get a chance to
We
go
can
up
peer
again.
into the minds of lower life forms via the Cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains.
Okay, you need to take it easy. Fuck.
Moo? Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one.
They eat with their mouths. Ugh, I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creature. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you. At this time, we wish to abduct you for the purpose of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
That kind of make me sick when you see that part. Ugh. So that was, I'm not actually vomiting, it's just a noise taunting or something, whatever you call it. So yeah, forget that you saw that. So target a cow and press and hold the L1 button. The PK, that stands for Psychokinesis ability, has appeared on the triangle button. Tap the triangle button to lift the cow into the air and use the right analog stick to move it around.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis. Target an object or creature, then hold the L1 button. Keep holding, then tap the triangle button to lift the target into the sky.
So we have these 4 action buttons as you hold down L1. So triangle is PK, the X button is to scan. We'll get square and circle sooner or later. As you pick the cows up, then the PK meter on the upper left will start depleting. It'll fill up purple, and once it's fully purple, then you cannot carry any longer. You have to wait until it's recharged. You have to wait until it's completely white. So
Use
with that,
PK to finish off the belligerent bovines. Slam them into the ground!
I know what I'm doing, Pox. Can you please stop interrupting? So yeah, when you pick them up, it runs on PK meters, but we've got nothing to worry because I put on Deep Thinker and there's nothing to worry. We can put them on water. I hate to see them.
Hold L1 button, then hurl the bovines by double tapping triangle button.
I feel sorry for those cows. Concentration. Use the mental ability drains concentration. Sorry, using the mental abilities drains concentration. The concentration meter is at the top left of the screen. That's just what I told you. The concentration meter recharges over time when not using your mental abilities. Who cares? We're actually fine.
Martha, you didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner. Wait a minute, that ain't steak. That's holy mother. Martha, give me the shotgun.
Press and hold the R1 button to fire the Zap-O-Matic. Firing the Zap-O-Matic drains the battery. Wait for them to recharge before firing again. Aim the Zap-O-Matic by using the right analog stick.
Attention, you do in fact have weapons. Just hold the R1 button. Try it now. Give that puny farmer a taste of the old Zap-O-Matic.
Brain extraction. Target the farmer's corpse and press and hold the L1 button. The extract ability has appeared on the circle button. Repeatedly tap the circle button to extract the brains. Okay, so when you saw that icon, when you see that icon on that, like, next to the minimap, that represents Zap-O-Matic, and next to it is the bar that it depletes. And it won't fire again until you wait for it to recharge. So once it's fully recharged, then you can use it again. But we've turned on the plenty of ammo code, so nothing to worry.
Harold, come on back! You gotta see this! They got a talking horse on the TV! I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Lil Green Spaceman!
I am not green.
So that's one thing that Crypto hates to be called, green. He's kind of like a grayish kind of color in this alien form. So we have the circle appearance on the action button. So we get to use the circle action button just to extract their brains. But I don't like to use it more often, but that's kind of up to me if I like to or not. Maybe there's a reason why we use it, but I prefer using something else. Crypto is protected from damage by a shield. The shield's energy bar is shown at the top right. Evading combat for a short period of time will give the shield time to recharge. If the shield is depleted, Crypto becomes vulnerable to death. So that means that we have the life bar on the upper right. So if you get hit, then there is the beeping sound, meaning we have to run away from the battle and just wait for a little while to recharge it fully, because if you don't, then apparently it's going to be game over. So with that, remember that.
Hey, you ain't welcome here. Come back here, you pesky killer.
So yeah,
Harvested corn.
I'm just feeling bad for these guys because I'm doing that.
Face it, baby.
Evening, Ms. Turnipseed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way.
What is that? A new silo?
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. Oh, the furonity. Vaporize them, Crypto!
You haven't got the
Time to extract it. When you hold down circle
Give it up, freak.
extract them very slow. But when you keep tapping the circle button, you extract them very fast.
Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer!
Alright, so that starts in very well.
Use your left analog stick to propel the saucer forwards and backwards, and to strafe left and right. To turn the saucer, use the right analog stick.
Death Ray. Press and hold the R1 button to fire the Death Ray. Firing the Death Ray for long periods will cause it to overheat, but it will quickly cool down when not in use. It's the same thing as Zap-O-Matic. So, Death Ray for the saucer is the only weapon. The rest runs in ammo. Except they are one of them out of 4. One is that you have to wait for it to recharge, and the other one you just use it to swing around. But with Crypto, both of the weapons are just, one is that once you've used it you have to wait for it to recharge, then the other one you just power it up and then fire. But the two, it runs on ammo. I've told you the spoilers, but I didn't tell you the names, so I'm gonna let you guys know about this.
Move out, man! Move! Move! Move!
I don't know, but I've been told Joe McCarthy's good at
Oh, great! The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Open fire!
So, however, in this case, you cannot extract animals. It's only humans you can extract. Saucer's hull. When the saucer takes damage, the hull integrity is reduced. The hull integrity bar is shown at the top right. The only way to repair the hull is to find a repair pod. Pox drops them in when you destroy certain buildings. When the hull is reduced to 0, the saucer is destroyed and Crypto is killed.
Look out! There are more to the north in the bushes!
Well, we don't want that to happen.
The humans are making a final push! Wipe them out once and for all!
Okay, this is getting difficult. Alright.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the papers got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Cattle mutilation pandemic. Farmer disappears. Amidst cows abused. Allegations. So when you see the newspaper like this, it shows what happened, but when you die, there's a paper shown as a joke, or sometimes that they just insult him, in which I don't like. I don't like to see someone getting insulted. It's just terrible. DNA harvesting. You will need to land the saucer to harvest DNA. Once on the ground, you can gather more DNA by extracting brain stems, completing side missions, and collecting Furon probes. You will be notified when you have collected enough DNA to unlock the next mission. Anal probe. Press the R2 button to cycle to the anal probe. Press the R1 button to fire the anal probe. Giving the target a mild probe, this causes them to grab their buttocks and run for the hill. Press and hold the R1 button to charge up the anal probe. The pure shock of this super probe will cause the target's head to explode. This yields a juicy DNA-rich, fresh brainstem. So instead of DNA, I actually like to call them extract probe because you extract their brains. Anal probe is kind of the TMI thing, so I wouldn't call it
I'm afraid of you,
an anal
space
probe.
boy. Now look what you do. I ain't heard one like that since old Lorditas injured himself with a whole thing to blow up making 42. Oh my God.
It's not very simple, but yeah.
Pig! No skin off of my teeth. You want to piece of me? I wasn't trying to hurt you.
So it's worth a lot of DNA. So when it's like purple DNA, then it's worth 10. When it's green, it's worth 25.
Now look what you...
When it's yellow, it's worth 50. When it's orange, it's worth 100. And when it's red, it's worth 200. So here's something that I'm gonna point it out to you, in which this is only available if you have the marathon of collecting them. So you see these ones. This one is just called probe. It's not the anal probe. It's actually called probe. When you see Greybot brain, I think is what I like to call it. So when you see this Greybot brain, that is worth 75 DNA. So it's scattered everywhere and it's hidden very well. And here we're just gonna start this Armageddon. Crypto, I've had enough of these accursed towns. Destroy all buildings, leave no trace. Time limit 300. Alright, let's start. So when you see these orange lines, those ones mean side missions, so a mini game, just to earn a lot of DNA. So once you've gotten all the DNAs, then you get to go to this mothership. Okay, so do as long as you can. And got it. You have to find the one that has purple lines on it. So
Crypto! You have good work, Crypto!
well, thank you. Return to the mothership. You can select the next mission by upgrades and view the archives from the Furon mothership. You can return to the mothership by pressing the start button, then selecting return to mothership. So that means we've got nothing to do, but I like to do another minigame and all. Let's see if I can earn a lot. Rural race. Alright, so that's where you have to go. You can follow this radar. Radar is the map. There is no way how you can get a large map. Like, you can't get to the large map. You know, that is the, well, how do I say it? There isn't any revealing the large map, which you can see it better. See, most things problem about this jetpack is that it just goes up that much. It doesn't let you land, but you have to keep tapping this X button. Okay. Okay, don't touch this probe. We need it for this marathon.
And you stealing my poor guys, weren't you? It's been a while since I was
Race to the finish line.
Huh?
These places are just opened up here, so we just got nothing to worry. Start turnip seed farm. Never forget our primary mission, Crypto. Collect DNA from humans' brain stems. I've cooked meat. Collect 4 brain stems. This means we're gonna need a human to extract their brains.
What?
So, when you pause, this isn't like that you select options as the stop button and touchpad as the select button. You have to behave it like it's the PS2 game, like you click the left side of the touchpad as the start button and... Sorry, not the left side. You click the right side of the touchpad just to, like, as a start button. And then you click the left side of the pad as the select button. So that's how it works. So with that, just remember.
not another blasted alien invasion. Tony, what are you?
If you're not sure what I mean with that, you just gotta imagine the left side of the touchpad is the
Well
select button.
done, Crypto! Those brain stems should be more than sufficient for my research and testing purposes. Ah, science!
So yeah, the left side of the touchpad is the select button you have to imagine. The right side of the touchpad is the start button. That's what you gotta imagine for. So now that I've told you, let's go and go over there. crazy here. Your time is always going to be in the essence when you start this minigame.
Good work, Crypto!
The Tyrant of Turnip Seed. That's the trophy I got. So yeah, we're just gonna extract it because there's a trophy to that one. Kind of terrible when you see this. Let's go return to the mothership. New mission available.
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them.
So, let's see.
Alien upgrades it is. Step inside my shop.
So, they're not
Saucer
available.
upgrade it is. And
You gotta use the left and right button just to change. Even when you move to, like, in front of Pox, you can change on Crypto's vendor and Saucer's vendor.
Roswell, Rockwell, that's the last time I take direction from a Crypto Spiridium.
Okay, so in another video, we're not going to be doing the Rockwell. We're going to be doing the turnip seed farm because that gives me the chance to collect all the probe playthroughs. So with that, I'm going to end this video. So for that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go to like. If you have some thoughts to share, put it in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe and click the notifications bell if you want to see more of my videos. This is your host, Nikhil Maharaj, also known, aka Docker24, signing off. Have a great life and peace out.